Phantasy Calradia, everybody. Now, we're looking at the Obsidian Spire. You might be wondering why. Well, the reason is, I think we're actually going to attack it. I spent some time off camera leveling up our troops. We've got a pretty decent army. I mean, they're not great. They're better than what we were, with one exception. We lost our Balrog. I wasn't too happy about that, but he did end up falling while I was leveling our troops off camera, so we're just gonna have to do it without him for now. I got some orcs, leveled them up into cavalry just to kind of supplement our cavalry division, and you'll notice down here that I have a vassal from the Delthasum Empire. Well, that's because in a strange turn of events, the Delthasum Empire declared war on the Saracen Sultanate. I don't know why they did this. I'm assuming because they're right on each other's border. But the Saracen Sultanate have a ton of vassals. Now, they don't have huge armies with their vassals, but they have a ton of vassals. They outnumber the Delthasum Empire probably 2 to 1 in vassals, I'm assuming. Maybe more. But ever since, the Delthasum Empire hasn't had a very good time of things. And I think right now is a really good time to strike because we don't owe an allegiance to anybody. We've forsaken our contract with the Radis Majocracy. I tried to get one with the Drow, but that didn't work out too well, so because they're not at war with anybody, so they won't take us on as a mercenary. They offered us a vassalage, but I didn't want to be a vassal, to be honest. I kind of want to start our own little faction here, and if it falls, then we may become a vassal. But I have attacked the Delthasum Empire vassals just to lower our relation with them. You notice that the Lich King, his party is weakened. He has a vassal in there that doesn't have anybody in his party. So I'm looking at their garrison here for the Obsidian Spire. And if you take away the skeletons and the zombies, they have around 230 troops or so. I'm pretty sure we can take those guys. My main concern are their archers. They have 31 master archers, 21 mummy archers. And they have about 12 or 13, they have 17 mages. 5 necromancers, 12 dark mages. That's not great. Not great at all, actually. But our cavalry and infantry outnumber theirs. So I'm thinking, if we can get our troops in there fast enough, we may be able to take it. If we can take this, I think we can eliminate them from the game pretty quickly. They only have the Keep of Thorns and Shadowheart's Castle as their only main fiefs right now, so the Saracen Sultanate took Ashfield from them. So I think we stand a pretty good chance. This is probably our best opportunity to do it, so we're going to try it. We may fail miserably, but we're going in anyway. We're going to besiege the town, and this is a ladders, I think. So we are going to prepare the ladders, and they are not locking us at all, so here we go, for better or worse. Oh, and they're actually coming out to meet us, so this may even be better. I'm going to have our archers stand here with me. And then let all of our other guys go in. And the Lich King has already went down. And they are... We're doing great, actually. We're just mowing them down. I'm going to try to take out their wizards as best as we can. Yeah, I think we actually have this. They're just mowing them down, so We're doing great right now. I'm really proud of our troops. Try to help out our Iron Golem here, who's just a beast. Really want to take out this mage. Alright. We did awesome. Only lost 1 to death, 2 to wounded. So that's great. And it's just a skeleton warrior, so I'm not at all concerned. We're gonna wait until tomorrow, just to let our troops recover from that. We actually may abandon the siege so I can level them up a little bit. Let's give them 1 more day, and then we'll go in. Just want to make sure our troops are really. You can see our savings down here, building it. I just want to make sure our troops are prepared for the battle that we're about to go into. And here we go. We have our archers hold position here. And actually, I'm just going to let our infantry go. I think I forgot to set Rosaria as a... No, I didn't. I'm going to get out our shield here, because I want to get taken out by all their archers. Move our archers over just a little. Skeleton warriors taken out, but I'm not worried about that. And our guys are just... Well, our mages are doing so much work right now. It's unbelievable. We did lose a clay golem, which that's okay. That's alright. Jeramis taking out some guys. Took out a dark mage. That actually helps quite a bit. Now notice we're losing heavy zombie warriors and zombie warriors. That's fine. Completely okay. I make those from the camp menu. They're not recruits or anything, so that's alright. And I actually think that we're going to be able to take this pretty easily, seems like. I'm going to get our archers in here to hold this position. Actually may have our archers follow me once they get up here, and we'll lead them down. Down into that stairway there. We're going to go over here and try to take away these, get these archers' attention away from our troops. That's right, gents. This way. Ouch. Oh, yeah, we are doing so good. I didn't think this would actually go this well, but our troops are doing work. They're doing so good for us right now. Now, I'm trying to figure out what we can do with our archers here. Come on, let me through, guys. Come on. Oh, don't throw me off the edge. Okay, archers. Yeah, I'm going to have them follow me. And this is what I meant by how the undead just aren't that great. You can see we come in with like 2-to-1 odds, and oh man, Yumi just took out a ton of them by herself. You can just see the stream of guys that she just killed. But they were just skeletons, but she must have just turned undead. We're going to put our archers on this stairway. Or actually, put our archers down there. Let's look at all these skeletons. And that's mainly... I did not mean to do that. That's mainly their force right there. It's just these little lowly archers. And these guys aren't very high tier at all, so we have this one. And now it is definitely time that we start our own empire. I am overjoyed, to be honest. We lost 15 in the process, but it's okay. They had a bunch of prisoners, so we should be able to refill those ranks. And they were mostly just zombie warriors. We lost a blade master and a golem. That's okay. We are going to take these guys prisoner, if we can. Fortunately, we didn't get to take the Lich King, but that's alright. and I'm pretty sure we're just going to take all of these guys, because we are going to need some in the garrison here to defend, because I don't want to leave all of our troops in there. We're just going to take every decent level that we can. We may be able to... No, we can't take them all, but... anything and everything that we can take, we're going to take it. Actually, would like a shaman from the orcs. We're going to get rid of these looters and take these guys. Now, I would like these, but I really don't think we're going to need them. To be honest, so yeah, we're going to take all the prisoners that we can. Which is all of them, looks like. That's great. Okay. We are set, I think. We're in a really good position right now. Hopefully we can hold this. Now, who do I want to appoint? I think I'm going to appoint Rolf for now. And we're going to name this Black Rose Empire. Going to manage the garrison. Going to put all of these good troops, I suppose. Anything that would cause us to lose morale because of faction differences, so we're going to put in here, and that's basically everything that's not an orc or undead or a drow. So that did okay. That's not bad. I'm going to put these skeletons in there for sure. And I think we're going to keep this. Well, we can always recruit troops here. Definitely going to recruit some dark mages. And I'm going to go to the tavern and see if we have any guys here we can recruit. And we do, actually. We will take you. Now, they are cavalry, but we are just going to put them in the garrison, so it doesn't matter. We're going to move our dark mages up in the lines. And I think we're just going to wait here for a minute. Well, for a couple minutes. And I'm going to see how this plays out. We do get to choose a banner. I haven't put a lot of thought into it. What banner would we like? We're probably actually going to go with this one because I don't think anybody else has this one, but I'll look and see if there's any ones I like besides that one. The only thing about this mod that I wish it had more of were banners. And it's just because there's so many factions that a lot of these banners are already taken. And then you can't choose a different one afterwards. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'll cut away. And once I see how this plays out, and once I choose a banner, I will be back with you guys. Alright guys, we are back. Now you'll notice that we are at Shadowhurst Castle now. We have 106 troops. I recruited a few from our town here. I got a few undead troops. I thought I'd give them a little bit more of a chance now that we have good trainer skill, can level them up fast. We also have a pretty solid foundation of infantry and cavalry to help them out. So, you know, I put them at the front of the lines. Maybe they get taken out, maybe they survive. I've chosen our flag. I'm pretty sure this isn't taken. At least I'm hoping it's not, so I think it sits well with the Black Rose Empire. Also changed the color, because I didn't really like the red. I changed it to like a purple bluish kind of color. I don't know what color it's going to show up as YouTube, but it's kind of like a mix between a purple blue. But anyway, the Lich King, leader of the undead faction, is in Shadowhurst, and I think since he escaped us when we attacked the Obsidian Spire, we're going to go after him again. I'm not seeing anything I'm too worried about here. They definitely have less archers and mages than what we fought at the Obsidian Spire, so I think we're going to be in pretty good shape to take this place. I mean, our little band here fought off 2-to-1 odds, so I'm not too worried about these guys here. We're going to besiege it, and is another ladder castle, so 5 hours. And it looks like we were just in time because a certain Sultan were on their way to raid this place. We'll lead our soldiers in an assault. And in we go. Not too fond of this layout, but just gonna have our archers hold position right here, and I am just gonna let our cavalry and infantry charge straight on in there. Took a little damage from a fireball there, but our magic defense is up pretty high. We're not getting one shot of that stuff anymore. So I think we actually have really good setup for taking these, because the drow have that dark spell, which is that dark mist stuff that you're seeing, and it lowers the accuracy of archers and such that are inside that, so really lets our infantry just charge right on in without any worries. Come on guys, keep pushing in. Keep pushing in there. Luckily we're not losing any to death, it doesn't seem like. Everybody's just getting knocked out, which is good. Let's see if our... Alright. Gonna have our archers come up here. And we're gonna go over here and try to help out these guys. Our golems leading the charge over here. I really like these golems. We're probably gonna attack the Radis Magocracy next, to be honest. Simply because I really want golems in our group. Alright, jump down here. Do some epic strats. Take out all these archers. And they just fall over. I don't know what killed them, but I'll take it. Undead did break free from our control, but that's fine. He'll get taken out very shortly. To be honest, it's probably one of the, yeah, it's a mummy archer. Which is fine. Once we get max and necromancy, that won't happen, I don't think. We have a ways to go before then, but not too bad. We lost a Shadow Blade and a Blade Master, which is okay. Just 3 to death. And we did capture the Lich King. I started a prisoner tower being built back at the Obsidian Spire, so we got that going for us. I take the Elven units and these high level. Definitely taking a Hawkeye. I love those units. And these high level guys here. Probably release these and take these. Just because they're armored up. And we're going to put all those guys in the garrison here. And we're not going to take this place right away, mainly because I think, yeah, we automatically get some troops to go in there, so. And we're at the cap, so we didn't get any zombies or skeletons or anything from that fight. To get a master archer, which is good. And we're just going to put all these guys in here. Now I'm hoping, with any luck, this will hold off really any attempt that the Delthasum Empire has at taking this back. I don't think their vassals are very strong right now, so as long as we can keep this little siege engine going, we should be eliminating them pretty fast. Got 60 in there. I think that's good. I'll tell you what I will do. Since I'm at max health, I'm just going to call her Ray from now on. We're going to level up Ray. Give her 21 in intelligence. Here's her engineering, magic power, magic defense. And, I think what we're going to do next is give her a little bit in strength, just so she isn't taken out right away. But for now, we'll level up her throwing. Throwing does help with magic, by the way. It helps with aiming, as you would guess. And you can put points in power throw, which will help with some of the spells, but not a lot. It's usually just a direct damage that it helps with, so. I'm going to cut away this travel time, but we are going over to... I'm actually going to accompany this caravan. And I'm going to cut away, and we are going to go to Shadowhurst Castle. Or, not Shadowhurst. Keep of Thorns, and we are going to take that. But I will see you guys as soon as I get done and get over there. Okay, so this place doesn't really have a lot of prisoners that we can take, but they only have 106 troops in here. So I think this is pretty much a win for us. The Delthasum Empire vassals are, well, obviously they're raiding our villages, which isn't great, but it's to be expected. We kind of knew that they would, but they are still at war with the our archers. Follow me. They are still at war with Serenade Sultanate, as well as us. So, luckily, well, with any luck, they'll meet with the Serenade Sultanate vassals on the road, and we'll have a hard time of things. Have our archers hold position here, and I'm going to charge in with our troops. And I'm really glad I bought this sword, because it does give me an option for these sieges to go in here with our guys. And I'm hoping that we get some vassal defects, but if we don't, we may just have to make a companion of vassal, which isn't bad. It's okay. I wouldn't like that. I hope we're not stuck here. Come on, guys, get in there. Why aren't you going in? Come on, get in there. I would rather not make a companion of vassal, but I have leveled some up just in case we do need to do that. Come on, guys, get in there. Don't push me off the ladder, please. What are you doing? Okay. I may have to make... Guys, back up. I don't know what they're doing. Alright. Everybody off the ladder. Or not. That works too. I didn't know that it was almost over. That works. We lost 2 Blade Masters, which I'm not happy about, but it is what it is. We're just going to take all of these guys, just so we can put them in the garrison. Take some loot. And I'm not giving these to anybody simply because of what we were just saying. I don't want to appoint anyone as a vassal just yet. I want to wait and see if we get some defects. If we don't, and then we'll probably start doing that. We'll probably start making companion vassal, maybe Phantasy. Indo, I think, could be a good vassal. But I don't know that I want to let anyone else be a vassal, is the thing. So, we just raised 13 zombies. I'm going to put those guys in here too. Now, those troops aren't great, but I think the numbers will sort of deter anybody else from... Well, most of the Delthasum Empire vassals, I think it'll deter them from besieging without a good force behind them. And Lich King did escape, which isn't great, but it's my fault for not putting him in the garrison at the Obsidian Spire. And everybody's declaring war against the Serenade Sultanate right now, which is hilarious because they're right on our borders. And I think that would give us some right to rule if we could declare war against them and take over Ashfield. Expand our empire a little bit. I don't really want to declare war against them right now, because as I was saying, they do have a ton of vassals. But we may have to. I mean, just to get some more right to rule. I'm not exactly sure where. I want to make sure all of our fiefs aren't under siege. We're not being raided, so... Another reason I would like some vassals is to patrol around here so that these guys aren't taking away our farmers and caravans. Because that's a little annoying. There's a ton of little deserter groups and stuff around here, so... What I would really like to do is catch up with these guys, but I'm pretty sure that we can't. Mainly because they have a stone golem. We're moving at 5, they're moving at 5.3. Maybe, if he makes a mistake. Doubtful. Okay, so I'm going to cut away and do some little micromanagement and see what happens with the Delthasum Empire and their vassals, because I know they will probably try to take something back, because they really, actually they have one more fief. It's over here. I don't really want to take it, but if it will eliminate them from the game, we might actually do it. I just hate to go all the way over here just for this one little fief. But we'll see. We will see. I may go over there and just raid that village, just because I don't want to take that castle, and it'll weaken their vassals if we do take that, if we do raid their village. So I think that's what we'll do. So I'm going to cut away, and that's probably what I'll do. I'll scout around over there and see what's going on. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Welcome back. You notice that we were over here at Barrowhaven. I've actually got into a couple skirmishes with their vassals. Pretty much every vassal they had was holed up in here. And 2 of them had almost 200 troops. That was the vassal that raided our villages earlier. And the Lich King, since Lich King escaped, he's got 142, but he's running from us. And looking at his troops, we pretty much can beat him. We've taken out these two guys here pretty easily, and they had about the same setup as the Lich King. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to take this guy. So we're just going to go ahead and go for it. And hopefully get him before he goes in there. I am going to be selling these lords back. Mainly because I don't want to lose any honor. Because it is pretty low. I think it's like 7 or 8 right now. And so we're not going to make peace. We're just not. We're going to weaken these guys as much as we can. And hopefully this fight will go pretty well. Let's see what they're going to do. Right now we have the high ground. What I think we may just end up doing is charging our infantry on in there. If they're not going to charge at us, charge right for us. Which they haven't been. So far, the vassals that we've fought, they've been pretty much avoiding us most of the fight. So I think that's what I'll do. Charging our infantry in. I'm going to lead our cavalry and our mages. So I'm going to leave our mages right here. Cavalry, I'm just going to charge them in because they're in a good flanking position. And this is where our fight's going to start. And hopefully that shadow wizard gets taken out pretty quick. He's killed 2 of our troops, which I'm not too fond of, but what can you do? Eventually we'll be able to raise those ourselves. Almost got taken out there, which is bad. Oh, don't take me out. Horse, definitely a worthwhile investment. Or not horse, but sword and shield. We almost got taken out, but not too bad. A shame that our horse got taken out. And I think it's time we move our archers up, actually. So I'm going to advance. That might be a good position for them. Advance. Yeah, I mean, this fight's practically over. We only have 4 that we lost to death, which is okay. As soon as our cavalry run these guys down, we should be in pretty good shape. Which I didn't think we'd have much trouble out of this guy anyway. I think the only deaths were to that shadow wizard, and those guys do hit like trucks, so I'm not really surprised. Fortunately, it was Drow that we lost, but it's okay. It says our companions were killed, but they're just wounded. I don't know why it says they're killed, and we are going to take him prisoner, just because he can have so many troops that it could be a little bit of a threat, unfortunately, for him. Alright. So we're doing really great right now. I would like to get our necromancy up again. Unfortunately, we're at 7 and still can't raise skeletons. So I'm thinking maybe around level 8 or so we can raise skeletons. Or shadow warriors is what I'm talking about. Raise shadows. But I'm not exactly sure. We are going to raid this village. Actually, not yet because our inventory's full. So I'm going to go sell and raid this place and then do a little micromanagement, and probably end this episode off here, simply because we've done such a good job right now. So I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.